equipment incorrectly. Even in so-called normal times, Detroit has one of the highest crime rates in the country. Now, a weekend attack by hundreds of youths has prompted authorities to focus on a particular segment of the city's criminal population. Don Webster reports.
Detroit has had black gangs for years, but until recently, they spent most of their time fighting each other. Now they have banded together and are staging mass attacks. They stopped a rock concert at downtown Cobo Hall last weekend. There were beatings and robberies, one woman raped, 47 youths arrested. Alarmed city officials recalled earlier than scheduled 450 policemen who had been laid off for economy reasons. They will be concentrated in the downtown areas. The city has imposed a 10 p.m. curfew for all youths 17 and under unless accompanied by an adult. That's awkward for popular nighttime events. Last night, the Detroit Tigers had their largest nighttime attendance in 6 years. This quiet-looking street is the dividing line between the city's two largest gangs, the Black Killers and the Errol Flynns. Youths blame the gang violence on unemployment.
They get misled by, older adults, like, these people that be around, ain't got no job, walking around, committing a lot of crime. That's where they're getting it from.
Officials say at present a juvenile is arrested at 10 in the morning, is released at 3 in the afternoon, and comes back a hero to the other gang members.
We're convinced that one of the things you have to do is take away that hero incentive. Pick that kid up, and for 6 years he ought not show up. 6 months he ought not show up, depending on the crime.
In downtown, the flight to the suburbs has been going on for decades. Detroit is now about 60% black. Many citizens feel the usual complaints, such as unemployment, are no excuse for robberies, riot, and rape. One merchant has had his share of problems. On Saturday, his restaurant was robbed. On Sunday, his shoe store was ransacked, and he says $30,000 of goods were taken.
It's the first time we've ever really had any major violence like this. I think it's mostly the youth gangs and the kids, and unfortunately it's something they're going to have to get under control, but we're staying.
If idleness has caused crime here, the situation may get even worse. Because of an economic crisis, the present plan is for Detroit schools to eliminate all varsity athletics starting this fall. Don Webster, CBS News, Detroit.
Renee Richards, the female tennis player who used